Hello everyone and welcome to a game of Europa Universalis 4. Today we're playing as Texas in the Superstates mod. I've already gotten started here. We're trying to form the Confederate States of America. And I've already taken over Oklahoma, as you can see. Arkansas and Louisiana are my vassals, and this has only been 5 years, which means that I have acquired a lot of aggressive expansion. And I have a massive coalition against me. So I'm just hoping to weather out these next few years for now. We're just passing some time. I'm not going to have any objectives for the moment. Alright, for some reason my merchant is not transferring power. Now I have power in this node, you can't tell me I don't. Yes, if you don't know about the Superstates mod, basically it creates all of these states here, all these Canadian, American states, Mexican states, and also down here in Australia. You get all of these modern states that have sort of evolved from the British and Mexican empires, well, British and Spanish empires. And they all start off independent. They have their own unique government type, which is American state governor, and down here they have Mexican state governor, I think. Yeah, Mexican state governor, and Canadian provincial premier. And every state has its own ideas. So Texas has the Alamo, the Goliad. No set of battles that have ever had a lasting impact on the Texan spirit than these two. More of a lasting impact than these two. No Texan will ever allow them to happen again. Infantry combat ability plus 10%, discipline plus 10%. Awesome idea. Galveston Bay. Galveston Bay is centrally located for quick distribution needed resources for the construction of ships. This allows us to build more ships. And Chisholm Trail. Cavalry cost minus 2%. Cavalry combat ability plus 10%. Sam Houston's Disciples. Land leader maneuver plus 1. Fort Worth Stockyard. Merchants plus 1. And San Juanico, Prestige and Land Battles plus 33. Really great ideas. I hadn't taken a look at those before, but if we can survive, as you can see, Georgia is expanding over here, Virginia hates my guts, but I've got these two vassals. I'm doing pretty well. I just have to survive. Just have to survive. We're building up some armories, trying to get some more manpower, because I have a feeling we're going to need it. I've never known the computer to be well, actually I have known them to be very pacifistic. They're quite pacifistic. So it's entirely possible they will not wage war, despite having me completely outnumbered. Especially because there's all these other states that are conquering. California, Montana, you'll notice, Illinois, Ohio. If you know your American states, you'll know things are a little different right now. I don't know my Canadian states, so I don't know what's been going on up here. I can see that we have some action in Alberta. I can tell that. Okay, Governor, we have stopped improving. Okay, I think we might be able to get an alliance with Colorado. Yeah! We need alliances. We need people to stop hating us. Everyone hates us. Just because I'm trying to restore the South to its proper place. Yes, soon, the South will rise again. Just maybe a little later, because they're not happy with us right now. Yeah, Georgia can conquer whoever he wants, or he is the target of a coalition of Alabama. Alright, we're gonna build up our military a little. We just want to create a sort of a deterrent. I figure if I keep my military nice and big, that'll deter my enemies from trying to conquer me. Not that I can outnumber them, I mean. Okay, Nueva Leon has already left the coalition against us, that's great. Okay, we can't improve relations with them anymore. Guaranteeing the independence of Utah. New Mexico is threatened. I might be able to do something with them. Improve relations. See, I don't really want to expand westward. I want to expand eastward. I want to form the Confederate States of America. It's some neat stuff you can do in this mod. I can form the Golden Circle, which I believe... Yeah, we aren't negotiating. 10 nationalists. Where are they going to rise up? Muskogee? Muskogee. I'll just send my army over there, and when they spawn, smack them back down. Teach them to respect their governors. Yes, the Lone Star Republic rises. Suppress the Oklahoma rebels. We caught news of some rebellion, and we said, Not in Texas. No, sir. And once we done uniting the South, we gotta go north and teach them filthy barbarians a lesson. Now, I'm personally from Georgia, and I don't know how Georgia conquered Alabama, because I've been trying to play as Georgia like 5 times. Every time I get screwed. It never works out. Florida and Tennessee and South Carolina and Alabama, they all form these big networks of alliances. I can never get anything to work. So I'm playing as Texas. And you know, I don't love the South. Or at least I didn't used to, until I realized how much I hate the North. They're just such assholes. Okay, yes, statesman. If you're from the North, I don't want to offend anybody, but... I don't know. People from the North come down here and they act like assholes. Missouri has entered into a coalition against us. Well, what do we care for Missouri? Look at them, they're teeny tiny. Mississippi has entered into a coalition. Where's Mississippi? Yeah, okay. We might have to face a coalition. Let's see, our governor... yeah, we've embraced Oklahoman culture. Our brothers in Oklahoma have won us over. What fine men. What fine friends. Let's see, incorporate Louisiana into our country. No, our manpower reserves need to recover. We need to recover from those wars. Lose 10 Republican tradition. What do I care about Republican tradition? I want to be a monarchy. That's what I want. I don't know how to do it. I've never had a revolution like that. I'd like to form a monarchy. Yeah, I can form the Golden Circle, which I believe the Republic of the Golden Circle would cover like this area. See, the Confederate goals of forming A counter to mainland U.S. cultural and political influence has been realized by proclaiming the Republic of the Golden Circle. Our regional cultural identity has been unified, and now is the time to challenge our neighbors as the Confederate States of America. I can form the United States of America. The bells of freedom ring with the ratification of a new Constitution and a United States of America. And form the North American Union. Gloat to the world as to how small they appear in the face of this giant. Or I can form Aztlan, which I think is Mexico, basically. Unite the lost lands of Mexico to form a new nation in North America, which would be interesting. I'd get the Revolutionary Empire government type, which I might try that eventually. I love the Aztecs, and I'd love to form Aztlan. Which, by the way, is utterly ridiculous. If the Aztecs formed a state, they would never in their wildest dreams call it Aztlan. It means land of the white. Or the White Land, it's a mythical place they come from. It's like naming any place on Earth Eden. Alright, so I think we have... There might be some new idea groups. I don't think so, though. What do we want? Yeah, colonization isn't going to do us a whole lot of good. Let me see. Yeah, actually, we could colonize the Caribbean. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. Exploration ideas? Yeah, that'd be a nice way to expand. Expansion ideas? Are over here? Yeah, I think we'll go with exploration ideas. It's true, we really need, more military power. But, you know, I'm playing this for fun. I want to colonize the Caribbean. And there's new trade zones, by the way. If you couldn't tell, there's the Gulf Coast, the Pacific Coast, Northwestern Canada, Central Canada, Midwest, Atlantic Coast, Northeast, Southeast, and the Caribbean. Mexico, Panama, yeah, those are the normal ones. Not quite normal, but close to it. Alright, I'm going to put together 2 regiments to guard my colony in Havana. I cannot reach Havana. Yeah, okay, maybe that wasn't such a smart idea. But once we level up our diplomatic power, we can colonize. Let's see. I say that James Henderson is king. James Henderson is king of the mountain. We are improving relations in Arkansas. I don't think we are going to be able to annex them, not until 1459. But it doesn't hurt to build relations. Alright, we just wait out this coalition. I'll speed things up here. We're about 14 minutes into the game. Look at British Columbia go. So I just gotta wait for these people to build up lots of aggressive expansion. And hopefully they'll take attention away from me. And all of the horrible things I'm doing to the Oklahomans. Those poor Oklahomans. I think I'm trying to convert somebody. Okay, Midland, yeah. Midland is Catholic. Disconnected Catholics. There's new religions here. Let me show you. American Baptists. We live in here. Great Baptist Church. Mormonism. Protestantism still around, and disconnected Catholics. I don't know much about them. I think they don't vote on the Pope or something like that. American Baptist. I haven't checked out what this does for me. Tolerance of heretics, -1. Local missionary strength, -2. Tolerance of the true faith, +2. We're not that great. And we can't convert. We can't do a whole lot. Oligarchic Republic. That's not bad. But domestic trade power +10%. Tolerance of heretics. Interest. That's not. That's actually a really good government type. Personally, I don't like, this whole state governorship. I'd like an oligarchic republic. As a matter of personal taste. But the stats are not bad. It's a beautiful map they've got. Really great job they did here. Let's see how they're doing, our brothers in Australia. South Australia is not doing so hot. The Northern Territory will control. I don't know, has Southern Wales been... Let me see. Victoria has a claim on that province, so yeah. I don't think they've been conquering. They're definitely... What in the world is this? Is Australian capital. Huh. They have their own little territory? Tasmania? Does Washington DC have its own little territory? I think it does. Washington DC. But it's part of Maryland. So... yeah, I guess they're just on the wrong side of the Potomac. Look, I don't know how these states are handling themselves. Because whenever I play as one of these guys, I just fall apart. Maybe I'm just not very good at this. Now we're speeding along. I just want people to leave me alone. Leave me alone and let me take over your countries. Yeah, praise the Lord and pass the shot. Is it pass the shotgun? Pass the ammo? Pass the ammunition? Okay. New Mexico. We've stopped trying to improve. Okay, recall. We want an alliance with New Mexico. They'll help defend us. We have too many relations. We are guaranteeing. Yeah, okay, no we aren't. Let's improve relations with Louisiana. Who else can we improve relations with? Nebraska, maybe? Yeah, look at the pot calling the kettle black. They think I need to be destroyed. They're outraged. Look what they did to Missouri. Look at that. At least I respect the Oklahomans. Colorado loves us. Utah, not so much. Arizona doesn't really care. Let me see, is there a coalition against California? Because California doesn't like us. For some reason. I'd like an alliance with Montana, but they're a little far away. Illinois, Ohio. You see, people don't like us. They just don't like us. I don't know why. Oh, we could join the coalition against Georgia. Well, Alabama is in the coalition against Georgia. Well, I don't have anything against Georgia expanding. I want them to get the aggressive expansion. So we're going to improve relations with Arkansas in preparation for the day that we will be one. Yeah, a lot of these states start out with cores on one of the other states. So you can just jump right into war before any alliances form. It's a lot of fun. Not so much fun having these giant, coalitions against you, but other than that, I don't see why we can't sail a little boat over here. It may be in 1454, and by the way, you are a Western Tech group. We are Western Tech. Or, well, it's essentially Western Tech group states. Yeah, Europe over here is all the same. You don't have to worry about that. Montana is just trouncing Idaho. Now the war over in the east is... it looks deadlocked. Yeah, it's probably best to get that back up. We really need to advance our diplomatic tech. That'll increase our... well, once we get to level 7, that'll increase our colonial capacity considerably. So yeah, I think we need to focus on diplomacy. We spent too much on those wars, too much on those ideas. Bring it on home. Right. It's gonna be a while. We can wait for that aggressive expansion to go right down. Lots of nice little wars going on everywhere, just lots of states. Lots of new governments. Alright. Who do we want? We want a diplomatic candidate, I think. It's not half bad. He's a pretty good guy. Lawrence Lanham. The unfortunate passing of King James Henderson forces us to hold a premature election. Old King Henderson. Yeah, we aren't doing that. We need diplomatic technology. But I'll tell you what we can do. We can build barks. Try and dominate trade in the Gulf Coast. We are in a good position to control trade here. We're already getting 3.7 ducats out of that. Yeah, having a good navy will be really good for us because we've got a lot of coastal states to take. We've got to take this whole area. And I'm hoping we can take the Caribbean because it's just a freaking gold mine. All that sugar. Yeah, you don't need to be in that coalition. Florida's in a coalition against me. Yeah, Alabama is not in a coalition against me. So once we get control of Louisiana, we can form a claim on Alabama. But hopefully by then, this coalition will start to fall apart. Okay, New Mexico needs a hug, I think. No. Colorado, do you need a hug? Colorado needs a hug. Utah, Arizona. Yeah, unfortunately, American governors can't... we can't marry. You can't have royal marriages, so there's no peaceful vassalizing, I don't think. Yeah, well, it seems our merchants don't want to go anywhere. Despite us having power in places, our merchants don't want to do anything with the power. I'll see what we can do. Send you guys to patrol the Gulf Coast. That'll hopefully increase our... Okay. Coahuila declared war upon their new enemy, Nuevo León, citing conquest. So who are they at war with? Okay, looks like Durango and Nuevo León. And whoever these guys are. Hidalgo? Is that who they are? Hidalgo. I don't know my Mexican states. Look at North Carolina go. Okay, let's improve relations with them. I don't know if they're going to be any use, but yeah, we cannot form marriages. No marriage. We'll improve relations with Montana. They're Catholic, but well, you know. Maybe if I guarantee the independence of Alabama. No, that would be too many diplomatic relations. Yeah, that was a dumb mistake. Getting that colonist. Let me see if there's anywhere I can colonize. There is! Alright. Well, let's take some guys from here, and some guys from here, and let's go bankrupt ourselves making a colony. Alright. That is how Mr. Hall likes to spend his money. I wish you could name the governor after yourself. The governor. State's longbow. Oh. The preferred unit of our country is the state's longbow. Yeah. Adoption of the longbow led to... yeah, I think this is just... This is pretty much... Oh, originating in the Carolinas, these once disparaged backwoodsmen found... Well... Maybe there's some special text for them. Yeah, I don't know if we need all of these men to protect our colony, but I'm gonna take it easy. Yeah, we don't need that. Plus 10. Maroon. Okay, I thought it said Mormon for a second. That's right. Cuba belongs rightfully to Texas. Okay, repel the savages. Present a trade proposal. I like trade proposals. Live and let live. Higher chance of natives assimilating. I like it. I like natives assimilating. Because really, they want to be Texans. Who doesn't? Seriously, look at us. We're gigantic. The only American state bigger is Alaska. And Alaska has just these giant counties. Oh, no. There's Vancouver Island. Is it called Vancouver Island? This is Victoria. Is that Vancouver Island? I don't know. Or is that Vancouver Island? This is Victoria. Come on, form coalitions against someone other than Texas. Look at Montana. Look at California. Look at them wage war against those poor Oregonians. You know what? Someone has to stand up for what's right. And... oh, North Carolina would like to be allies. Okay, improve relations. No. No, I think we need a coalition against North Carolina. We have our allies. Do we? Let me see. I think North Carolina's in a coalition against me. They aren't? Well, let's improve relations with them. I would like a nice, happy friend, and... New Mexico likes us? Wow. Okay. I'm not used to being liked. What was I gonna do? I was going to stand up to California. They rivaled me. They're persecuting those poor Oregonians. While we liberate the Cubans from their ignorance and their filthy, savage ways, we are a beacon of enlightenment to the world. Just like Texas is in real life. Now let's see. Yes, Texas is the beautiful land of freedom, happiness, and revolutionary scientific technology. Changing the world. One conquest at a time. What do we want? We want a dock? I'd like a dock. We gotta build those ships somewhere. Yeah, we need more trade power, we need fewer enemies. Just look at all those enemies. I think North Carolina can be a very good friend to us. Arizona likes us. I think North Carolina is a strong ally. They're the ally we need. On the other hand, they are on the other side of the continent. They could be very helpful in case of a... Let's see. What kind of army does New Mexico have? I doubt it has a very powerful one. It might, but I doubt it. They have 6,000 men, and North Carolina has about 6,000 men. Well, total 8,000. Okay. Yeah, there's not much reason to change. New Mexico's much closer. What does Colorado have? What does Colorado have? Colorado has something like 6,000. Not great. Not bad. At least they like us. They might join in a war. But everyone around me is part of that damn coalition. Except for my vassals, of course. Kiowa is not in a coalition. Not that it matters, I don't want. No. Coahuila is not in the coalition, but they hate us. They do hate our guts. Yeah, and you notice I do have a mission. Farms lie deserted. All the young men have been pressed into our armies. Slacken off recruitment and let the country grow. Yeah, okay, that's our objective for now. Maroon is growing very slowly. They're costing us a lot of money, too. One day they'll be worth it. One day we're going to be glad we colonized Maroon. When all of this is Texas, we'll be glad we colonized Maroon. But I wonder what we can do to speed that up. Does stability add to it? Let's see. Okay. Stability gives us less national revolt risk, more stability cost modifier, more missionary strength, more goods produced. It does not seem to affect our colonization at all. I love how we have no interest because of that American governorship. I like it. I like it very much. Keeps our budget nice and balanced. Good old North Carolina. If only we could marry them and have a vassal. That would be beautiful. See, I can take all the inflation I want because it'll be over in a year. Inflation dead. No? No. Oh, it was interest. Interest per annum. Okay, yeah. Inflation is as bad as it ever will be. What was I thinking? Of course they wouldn't give us -1 inflation per year. Let's see, what are we producing? What are we producing? Trade goods. Lots of wheat. Oh my god, this is horrible. Wow, okay guys. Okay, the trial. My most noble governor, your eldest son is on trial for corruption and bribery. There is no doubt that the charges are true. The conviction of your eldest son would be a serious personal blow to you. On the other hand, we could of course interfere in the trial and secure his innocence. Withdraw from public life would give us Republican tradition, which is worthless to me. So let's get those points. Conversion successful. Midland has converted to the one true faith. I don't know if it's worth it to try and convert an oasis. Wow, look at all of them. All that wheat. Is that how it looks in game? In the normal game? I have never checked. I don't think so though. I don't think that's how it works out. Lots of wheat and tobacco and cotton. We in the South. The South. Veracruz. Okay. Tamaulipas has left the coalition, so these guys are almost happy with us. Yes, the bird is having an adventure flying around my apartment. You might hear her singing in the background. And the beautiful, subtle love song of the lovebird. Sublime. Alright, election. I say Lawrence Lanham is king. Lawrence Lanham is king of Texas. Louisiana, our diplomats have stopped trying to... Okay, I think soon, if not right now, we can... Yeah, that's what we like to see. Let's annex these babies. We'll annex them, make an alliance with North Carolina. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. This will all soon be Texas. Okay, yeah, Tamaulipas has declared war. Alabama is not in the coalition against me. They're in the coalition against Georgia. State. Yeah, that's the sad thing about playing as Georgia. You got that state thing on you. Because there happens to be another kingdom in the world called Georgia, which is probably no longer existent. The Ottomans have probably conquered them by now. Yeah, do we get aggressive expansion for integrating these guys? I'm not sure. Okay, Tennessee I think is in the coalition against North Carolina. So we could wage war against them or them. I think Tennessee is a good idea. We'll fabricate a claim on Tennessee. They have alliances with Florida and Illinois. Illinois is a bit of a problem. Yeah, they're pretty powerful. Not as powerful as Texas, I don't think. Let me see what Illinois has. Illinois has 20,000 men. No, 20,000 manpower, 16,000 men, which is very reasonable. That's a very reasonable number of men. But I think with the help of North Carolina, we stand a chance. They have a coalition against them. I don't think they're going to wage war as long as they have a coalition. Though it's a very weak coalition. Alright, they will be integrated by May 1460. And Louisiana by August 1460. Come on, integration. Bring that old Republican tradition right down. Hey, Lee! How's it going, Lee? Is that a happy bird? You been singing to the mirror? Yeah, mirrors drive them insane for some reason. Well, not for some reason, they really focus on their vision. And I shouldn't let her look at the mirror. But she really likes it, it makes her happy. You know, she'll get upset with me if I don't let her look at the mirror. And she bites, you know? So, if Lee wants to look at the mirror, Lee looks at the mirror. Okay, I don't think Alabama's going to be around for very long. Then again, maybe they are. Yeah, I don't think Florida is going to be around very long. That's looking bad for Florida. Looking good for me, though. I see some aggressive expansion in the future. Yeah. These guys are not going to hold together. They don't have the guts to take on the Lone Star State. Alright. Let's build a armory. Let's get our manpower right up. Soon, very soon, we'll be completing that objective, I think. Alright. More diplomatic power, yes, but not more inflation. Okay, lose 10 Republican tradition. Not that I care. Let's see. How many are we over? Okay. Get rid of 3 infantry. Well, let's get rid of a cavalry. Cavalry, I think actually at this stage in the game they're really useful. But they're not that useful. Sarah, hush! There ain't nobody out there going to harm you. That's my dog, Sarah. And I've opened the curtains to let the bird look out, and Sarah likes to sit up right next to the curtains and stare out the window and bark at everything that walks by. That's what dogs do. Oh, I should be forming a claim on Tennessee. We're going to slow things down here because I'm somewhat absent-minded. I might forget something important. I don't want to forget things. Let's see, what's our rebellion risk? Rebellion... very null. Very little. Soon Louisiana will be mine. Huh. Well, why is Louisiana not happy with me? Integration is a slow process. Yeah, Republican tradition does not matter to me. I'm sure it's important. I think it's important. But, not as important as the Confederate States of America. America. Oh my goodness. Why are they at war with Montana? Montana waged war on Idaho. I'm guessing they guaranteed Idaho or something. Well, we don't want to get into that. Let's see. Illinois? No, what is it? You can't really tell what people's attitudes towards you are, I don't think, through this. You have to click on them to see. I wish there were a screen that let you know what people are good potential allies. Who's neutral towards you? Who's hostile? Durango likes me. I like Durango. What are they at war with? No, they've only got rebels. They have an alliance with Baja California Sur, Jalisco, and Sonora. We'll improve relations with them. Accepted cultural loss. North Texan is no longer... yeah, West Texan is no longer... That's not good. Tex-Mex? That's great. Okay, Eastern Texan is no longer appreciated. Well, Western Texan is no longer appreciated. And Northern Texan no longer appreciated. Now, how many men am I over the limit? 3. Yeah, we need the money more than we need. Well, actually I think we could stand to keep East Baton Rouge 2nd Cavalry Division. We'll get rid of a longbow infantry. I'll send you guys over to Kato. I think the supply limits are actually pretty good around here. Yeah, supply limit 30, so we'll split you in half. The horse part goes here. The man part goes there. And we're splitting the Centaur division in half. Yeah, everybody waged war on West Florida? They released West Florida? Wow. Alright. They're allied with Illinois. Soon they're going to be allied with nobody. They're going to be just Texas. I see Texas. Georgia has left the coalition. That's good for them. It's a very wise decision. It shows foresight. Of course, they're going to join right back up once we take Tennessee. Do we need Republican tradition? Does that really help us? Let's see, I think it affects religious unity. Yeah, religious unity at 80%. See, this is why I vassalized Louisiana to begin with. Because so many of them are Catholic. Let's form one big trade fleet. The trade fleet. Yeah, the Gulf Trade Fleet. That's what we'll call them. What is their name? Third Fleet? The Gulf Trade Fleet. Yeah, we're coming up on an hour. Yeah, before this video is up, I would probably be waging war on Tennessee, but I think I'm going to save that for the next video. So, yeah, once this claim is done, I think I'm going to end the video. And next video, we'll wage war on Tennessee. I really hope this video worked out. I've set the mic a little lower than usual. I don't like how loud my voice is coming through. But it's only at 70%. I might have to set it a little lower. Oh, the other states, Hispaniola. No, Puerto Rico, they're not colonizing. These are just regular old states. The U.S. Virgin Islands. Where's Hawaii? Hawaii! I should play as Hawaii one day. Honolulu. That would be a great game, just the Hawaiian Empire. Hawaii. I can see it. Hawaii. Beautiful. But yeah, it's only like 12 days until 14 days, something like that, until Art of War comes out. And when that happens, I think I'm going to play a game as Russia. Because I haven't gotten any achievements as Russia. And they're my favorite nation to play as. I'll either play a game as them or as Byzantium. Alright. The claim on Tennessee is complete. Next video, we are going to wage war for the conquest of Tennessee, which is rightfully Texan territory, continuing the conquest of the southern United States and the formation of the Confederate States of America. I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.